Happy New Year, Sagittarius. So if you're a Sagittarius born November 22nd to December 21st, what can you expect for the month of January 2016? Let's tune in and find out. So Sagittarius, there is just, you're wanting to have a party. I just see like this party, this desire to kind of really be easy and have things fun. And I really feel like January is just a really fun month for you. There's a lot of opening and a lot of opportunity. And a lot of this comes from internal satisfaction, an internal sense of happiness and joy that you bring everywhere that you want to go. Now, the problem is where I see you happy, but it's kind of like everywhere that you're going, there's a little bit of gloom and doom. Like everybody else seems to be kind of like not quite in such a good space. So I feel like it's sort of left up to you to leave everybody a little bit happier. And that can be draining, that can be tiresome, and it can also make us feel, why bother, right? So you want to just be aware that this month is really self-generated. This happiness and this internal joy that you have is really such a gift and such a blessing, because not everybody has that capability to be able to make themselves happy. And I feel like this month, you're really, for the rest of the signs, you're giving all the insight, all the joy. It's kind of like being pumped into your energy field, and you're this bright, shining light to make everybody happy. It reminds me of the football games or the basketball games, that ball that somebody blows up a beach ball and then everybody hits it and pats it and they all, yeah. That's like Sagittarius. That's who you guys are this month. You're the beach ball that everybody gets to hit and punch and makes them happy. All right? So in a good way, right? Not like I'm going to beat that ball, but in a like, wow, this is fun. So you're bringing a lot of joy to everybody else's life in January. So let's start with your personal relationships. For those of you in a romantic relationship, what can you expect for the month of January? Well, there's some miscommunication, and I feel a little irritation from your spouse towards you, probably because you're so happy, and maybe when you're happy, you're not as readily available to follow through with some things or get some things done that were expected of you. We have Mercury is retrograde starting January 5th to the 25th, which, as we know, creates problems in communication and lack of vision and clarity. And so for you guys, it can be a little bit of a pain in the neck for you, and that you're not understanding what your spouse or significant other is asking of you. It's not so much that you're not interested in doing what they say, it's more of a miscommunication. So I see what's happening in the relationship is more like they asked you to do something and you were like, what? I misunderstood. It doesn't feel intentional, it just feels honest. So it feels very minor, these things, and I feel like they can be easily worked out just by then doing what they asked you to do. And where I feel like you want to kind of love on them and say, oh, I'm so sorry, and they want to just go do it, right? So if you just go do it, then you can love on them and they'll be fine and they'll be happy. But your partner feels a little stressed out to me, and I feel like your job is just to kind of keep things happy and even keeled. And then the relationship will be a little more balanced, and you'll be able to take some things off their plate, because they feel very stressed to me, your partner does. Okay, and then for those of you that are Sagittarius that are interested in creating a romantic relationship, let's see what's in store for you. There may be something that comes in that feels really good to you and really positive in early January. And it feels like it might be somebody that you meet at work, and they're sort of interesting. In fact, there may be more than one person that you meet this month that could really move into romantic things. So the suggestion is don't pick. Because I feel like there's more than one person, because you're in a really social energy this month for you. You guys are usually social anyway, but exceptionally so. Like, people are really attracted to your energy this month. So I feel like for you, it's kind of like playing a little hard to get is gonna work to your benefit, because once Mercury goes direct, which is January 25th, you'll start to see all aspects then of this person. You'll get a better sense of who you're dealing with. All the facade will fall away, and you'll really know if this is somebody you want to date or not, and you won't have wasted your time. or get your hopes up for something that may not work out. And so I think if you kind of, just kind of redirect everybody's energy and just kind of, get to know them through conversation, because it feels like there's more than one person that's going to show up for you. Then it feels like actually you could be in a new relationship in February if you wanted. So it does feel like, boy, this is interesting. Of all the signs, you're the only one that I really pick up has a chance at really creating new love. But even you are being cautioned because of the retrograde aspect until the end of January, early February, to really kind of sink your teeth into a new relationship. So very nice. Okay, so career and money, Sagittarius, what can you expect in January? Well, I really feel like there's a little magic that you have happen, that you snap your fingers and you can just make things happen. And that can be either because you're an entrepreneur and you know what you're doing, or it's just timing is everything. And so there's a real timing element that's happening for you in a really good way this month, Sagittarius. So I really feel like you've got a great sense of timing. You're like the trapeze artist that knows when to jump, right? And you're just watching that and you time it perfectly and you grab the golden ring. So whatever it is that you're wanting, just do your due diligence, just notice the timing, and you'll know when to jump. And it's really going to turn out really well for you in your career and money. There may be some bills that actually go away, some surprise. It's sort of like getting money in, but not really. It's like a bill that goes away, so you don't have to pay it, so you get to keep the money. It's like that. So I see a bill that gets handled or goes away that really gives you additional money in your pocket. So that's good. Now, as far as your health goes, Sagittarius, some of you have been having, sitting here itching my nose, sinus issues, throat issues, I want to itch, upper respiratory stuff. And I feel like this could be allergies, or it could just, seasonal allergies, or it could just be the common cold. It doesn't feel like it's a big thing. It feels like it's there. It just feels like it's there. It feels like some of you may have this, that you just have to constantly deal with it. I'm itching. So it feels like it's an allergy. So you may be able to get to the bottom of whatever this is, this allergy. If some of you are suffering from itching and sinuses and stuff like that, I feel like you might be able to get some answers this first 3 weeks of January to kind of really find out what's going on. Because it feels like it's been around for a while, and that's why the information is now coming forward and being available for you. And let's look at anything unexpected for you, Sagittarius, for this month. There may be some unexpected news in terms of a marriage. You may get some news about somebody getting married and or engaged. That's kind of exciting for you. And it feels like there could also be an announcement possibly around a new pregnancy for somebody. I'm not talking about somebody you already know. It feels like this is new. So somebody, you could hear of a new pregnancy and a new wedding that's coming up. It doesn't feel, I shouldn't say coming up, but it also feels like it could be a conflict too. So this new wedding that's coming up could be very close to a wedding that you already know about, or some other thing that you've got going on that same weekend that makes it a little bit like, what? Oh, don't pick then. Like it's like crowding something else that you've already got going on. Okay, so there's a little bit of like frustration, like there's a happiness and a little bit of, oh, it's then, a little bit of like frustration around that. But it's still a happy time and still a good time. And we can't divide ourselves. We can't be in two places at once, at least not yet. So I don't think it's a bad thing, though. It'll all work out in the end. And let's just see if there's anything else here for Sagittarius. There's a new moon in Capricorn on January 9th, and that's an energy of manifestation. The Capricorns are hard workers and they really manifest. And so in your energy, Sagittarius, you're just going to notice things being able to button down, things that you wanted to kind of like complete. You're going to get some more information. It could even be about loved ones' health. It could even be like situations just get buttoned down. There's more information that's coming in that helps you to make some decisions. Now there's a full moon January 23rd in Leo. And for you guys, this kind of opens up a whole new door for you in being able to find different information, and this could save you money in the end. So there may be, let's say, for lack of a better word, you're a farmer and you plant your crop like this, and this is the fertilizer you use, and this is the when you do it. So there may be new information about new fertilizer. There may be new information about the way in which you plant or the way in which you rotate your crops. It's like that. It's like new information that's going to save you time and money and give you a better crop. So whatever your profession is or thing that you're working on, there's an opportunity to receive new information that's going to save you money. If you're planning a wedding, you may find that the caterer has all of a sudden come up with a new promotion that you qualify for, and therefore you can cater the wedding for less. It's like stuff like that. It's like stuff that's going to save you money that you are planning for the future, that you're planting for this summer, and there's new information that comes up that allows you to save money and not be cheap, but have it still be elegant and beautiful and perfect. So it's a really great month for you guys as Sagittarius. I just feel a lot of happiness. It doesn't mean that you don't have problems. It just means that you are able to rise above those problems with your own happiness and your joy, and you bring that and spread that to everybody else. So thank God we have Sagittarius energy around us this month, because you guys are the sign that's going to elevate everybody else this month. There's a lot of joy. And I, for one, appreciate that, all the Sages in my life. And I look forward to connecting with you in 2016. And if you like my intuitive astrology, please click like and share it with all of your friends. And I wish you a very happy, prosperous, and blessed new year. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month. Happy New Year, everybody.